you're driving or if you're on a mobile phone on the moderator line. So please watch for that. Thank you. Let's get this call underway. You're on the ZJ Nation call. This is a call that we do once every what we call pay period in ZJ International on the first Tuesday of that pay period. And so it is Tuesday, cycle 1, period 68, coming right out of the International Convention, which took place in Salt Lake City just last week, and was a record event for this company, and really a preview of what is to come as we close out 2013 and move into 2014. For those independent distributor with ZJ International, and I have the privilege of this call this evening. I'm speaking to you from my home office here in Toronto, Canada. And I always like to mention that because it really sort of tells the story of what we can do together, working independently from the comfort of our own home, or even with just a smartphone in our hand, anywhere in the world. There's upwards of 30 countries represented on this call tonight. I would like to extend a special welcome to the Distributor Leadership Council that's probably on this line tonight, as always, and of course the Diamond Club, our Diamond Club leadership, as well as all of our team members around the world, and as always a special warm welcome to any guests online tonight. On this call, we're going to kind of recap what happened at convention, what was announced at convention, what are some of the incentives, promotions, some of the new products, a little bit about the tour, a little bit about some of the tools that were launched, and how all of that can be implemented as a part of our daily method of operation in building our business to advance our personal momentum, advance our prosperity, and more importantly, help the people that make up our team, that make up our organization, experience more rapid prosperity. Now, if you're a guest online tonight, I do understand that you may have questions about the company, maybe about the product, maybe this is your first exposure, and so, as you can hear, there were thousands of people that have dialed into this call, and you're really not quite sure what's going on here. So I want to take maybe a couple of minutes and just give you an executive summary of ZJ International, the company, the opportunity, paint a picture for you so that you will have context for the announcements that will be made here this evening. Now, before I do that, I do want to go out to a couple of our distributors, just a few people who just in these last weeks have really had some amazing prosperity. Given that we've got tens of thousands of people that are a part of our team worldwide, we just kind of picked two good people. And one of them is a gentleman out of Bowling Green, Kentucky, Mr. Will Weaver. Now, Will, pleasure chatting with you on the phone earlier today. Look forward to seeing you down in Kentucky this coming weekend. I'll be flying down, as you know, along with Triple Diamond Elite Chris Estes. Will, congratulations on your new advancement in the compensation plan to what we call Triple Diamond, which is an amazing accomplishment in a short period of time. Maybe you could give us a snapshot of what happened for you, what you experienced at convention, and where you're going.
Yes, sir, David. Thank you. I appreciate your leadership. I'm humbled, excited to be on this call right here. I actually got started about 20 months ago. Was a high school football coach, teacher for 16 years. Was completely imbalanced. Went through a tough time in my life. Ended up divorced. My buddy had been prospecting me for about a year, and once the timing was right for me, I tried the product. I researched the company. I found out the leadership of the company, and when I jumped in, all I did, I was coachable, trainable, and I had a why so strong, David, that I would run through a brick wall for, and had been able to, in 14 months that I was in, I doubled my teaching income and was able to go full time. And every day is a good day now. I get a chance to go out and help other people look better, feel better, and also be able to pay their bills by making a little bit of extra money. And just very excited to be part of Zija Nation. The convention was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, just knowing that we're not even on the runway yet, just knowing that everything is in place for this to be a company that other companies are going to be compared to for years and years to come. Just very excited, very humbled. And Zija Nation, I can't wait to what's coming down the pipe in the next 9 to 12 months. Very excited. Again, thanks for having a chance to share that on tonight's call, David.
Thank you very much, Will, and I wish you continued success. Look forward to seeing you down in Kentucky this coming weekend. I understand you guys are going to put upwards of 1,000 people in the room at these events. And, you know, you mentioned something about not being on the runway yet, and I think that's a good segue for me to paint a little bit of a picture, a little bit of a vision, kind of future where we are going and where we are at this moment, and that'll be relevant for everybody that is a part of Zija, and it'll also be even more relevant for anybody that is a guest on this line tonight. You know, I often compare this opportunity or this business as a plane that might have been in the hangar just a few years ago, and of course the plane left the hangar and, you know, taxied over to the gate and was preparing to load up with passengers, and then of course moving towards the runway for takeoff. And a lot of people have thought that Zija has already launched because this company's been around for a couple of years. People actually think that we've hit momentum because of all of the success that people have experienced in these last couple of years. And of course, you know, 3,500 plus people at a convention, double the number the year before, a company hitting upwards of 200 million, people might think that we've actually launched. Well, the truth of the matter is that if we look at this company from a global perspective, because Zija intends to be a global company, we look at Zija from the vision of entering 100 countries within the next 3 to 5 years, already in 30 countries now, then we see an entirely different picture, a different context for the launch of the company. The truth of the matter is this company is kind of like a plane at the gate, and we've been loading up with passengers over the last couple of years, which I like to compare to the leadership that's been developed on the field throughout the United States and Canada and other countries around the world. And this leadership is kind of like our base. It's the core. It's the bow of the ship, right? It's the keel of the aircraft carrier that has to be laid before you can actually build the ship. Before you can put the building up, you have to have a foundation. That's what's been going on in this company over these last few years when you put it into the correct context. That includes infrastructure, manufacturing, the ability to deliver and ship product, to make sure that we've got a wide product line and the tools to build the business. All of that has been put in place over these last couple of years. And I believe that this convention that just passed over this last week was the actual beginning of the launch of the company, where this company actually left the gate. This aircraft, this vehicle has just left the gate and is taxiing to the runway, preparing to go down the runway. And going down the runway is going to be 2014, where we really start to gain momentum from all of the leadership that we have and all of the people like yourself, Will, and many other people who are a part of our team. And 2015 is where we're actually going to get lift at the end of the runway and start to climb to cruising altitude. Now, I say it in those terms because I want to have a picture painted or a vision casted that people can see in the context of their own personal goals, on things that you and I want to achieve for ourselves, for our family, for our children, for our grandchildren, and for people that are around us in our community. We want to be with a vehicle that is on the move, a vehicle that is growing, a company that is in full bloom, in full blossom. And Zija right now is preparing for that launch. And over the next 60 days, we're going to continue to advance. And that advancement is going to, of course, begin this coming Thursday with the Life Unlimited tour that Triple Diamond Elite DLC member, one of the top income earners in this company here at Zija International, the #1 earner in the United States, Chris Estes and I will be doing starting this Thursday. And so it's going to be an exciting time. Now, I know there's a lot of new people on the line tonight, and you're wondering, well, I need to know about the product, and I need to know a little bit about the company. No worries, you will get all your questions answered. Now, just before I go to our Global VP of Sales, Mr. Ryan Palmer, I want to reach out to one other person in Edmonton, Alberta, on the west coast of Canada, Tara Windsor. Tara, it was great to see you at convention also. Congratulations on the success that you're having, and maybe you could take 60 seconds or so and just give us a snapshot of who you are, what's happened for you, and where you're going.
Thank you very much, David, for having me on this call. I'm extremely excited to be able to talk to all of Zija Nation. I am a single mom of 2 babies and have been for the last 4 years. And actually, when I got started, I was very, very sick, dealing with a lot of health issues, dealing with a lot of issues and, challenges within life. And I got started on the product. And what the product did for me was give me my life back. And I felt that I needed to be part of Zija Nation, to be able to share it with as many people as possible, because I was on disability. The government had taken away my license for 1 full year. Every single roadblock that could be put in your way was put in mine. And I just made a choice. I made a choice to be able to be part of this business, to be able to share the moringa with as many people as possible. And now I'm sitting here today giving my 2 little babies the life that they deserve, got them out of a welfare area into a very good area, into a better school with better teachers, better all around. And I'm just very excited to be able to help as many people as possible and get people to believe in themselves and allow them to know that they can change their life and be a success and give their family absolutely everything that they wanted and dreamed for, because it is where this company is going. If you grab hold, make a choice that you want to change your life, absolutely anybody on this call can do it, and I'm very excited to be part of it. Thank you very much, David, and convention was absolutely life-changing for me, and it just told me that there is no more excuses. I am done with the excuses and taking the team to the top. Thanks, David.
Thank you, Tara. Continued success to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everything that you're hearing or you've heard or that the person who invited you shared with you is really built on a foundation of world-class, life-changing, life-enhancing products. And that's what makes up the base of Zija International. That's what allows us to build a consumer base, a customer base, in order to have a successful business. And I'd like to bring on our VP of Sales, Mr. Ryan Palmer. Ryan, a great job on behalf of everybody in Zija International on convention. I know you've had plenty of feedback. The company launched XM Burn, the Daily Tea, the new and improved Smart Mix, the new and improved XM Plus, and I believe that you've created a special situation because they're not yet fully released. That's going to be available on the Life Unlimited tour that's commencing this weekend. And I thought maybe you could share some thoughts on that and how everybody can take advantage, kind of get a head start for the new year.
Absolutely, David. It'd be my pleasure. First of all, I'd just like to thank you again for your continued leadership. It's been an absolute privilege working with you over the last couple of years as a member of the Distributor Leadership Council, really working in depth on the long-term decisions and really directing the compass of the company. We appreciate everything that you do. And of course, a shout out to all of Zija Nation coming off of the event in Salt Lake City, where seeing 3,500 of our closest friends out there. Stepping upon Salt Lake City was an exciting time. We released a lot of new things, new tools, a new mobile app, new products specifically. David, we're talking about the XM Burn and the new Daily Tea. Have had an overwhelmingly positive response. I mean, The phones are ringing off the hook here at the corporate office. People are asking, how do I get my hands on these products? Absolutely love it. You can go on Facebook and social media and just see the tremendous results that people are having already. And of course, a special shout out goes to both you and Chris for taking the next 7 weeks of your life to travel around all of VJ Nation and share the message with everybody about how they can take advantage of these new products. Of course, we know that we announced at convention they were available there at the event, but of course are in limited supply right now. And the Life Unlimited Tour will serve as the platform, the only platform where these new products are available. So on that tour, as you and Chris travel around across the nation, we're going to make available to all participants that are at that event, not just a free sample. Of course, the XM Burn has really been the product that is just lighting VJ Nation on fire, no pun intended there. But it's really been lighting VJ Nation on fire, and anybody who attends a Life Unlimited Tour event who brings a guest, if they bring a guest, they're not only going to receive a free sample for bringing a guest, but there will also be a free sample of the new XM Burn for their guest as well. And then, David, we provided a limited opportunity at those tour stops where people can take advantage of being there, being present, and utilizing the use of a promo code that you will have available at each one of those events. They can go into their back office and have an opportunity to place an order and be able to purchase the new burn, be able to purchase the new daily tea. And we put together a very special promotional pack where not only will they have an opportunity now to purchase it, but of course when you hear Tara talk about her story and Will talk about his story, you can kind of see the common denominator here being the opportunity to be able to share. So in that special pack that we've prepared for the Life Unlimited Tour, we've also included free samples. So you can be able to take the new XM Burn capsule and be able to take the new daily tea and go out and share with others so that they can see the powerful effects of these new products that were launched at convention.
Okay, so this is pretty amazing. So basically, everybody who attends one of these events is going to be given not only a free sample for themselves and for every one of the guests that they have, but they'll also be given a special promotional code available at these events that will enable them to purchase the other products that were launched at convention. Is that correct?
That's correct. Everybody, now, it's important. If you're an existing distributor, you need to bring a guest with you, but by bringing a guest with you, that earns you your free sample. And then, of course, we're going to have samples for all of the new guests to have their first exposure. So, yeah, come to the event, bring a guest with you, get a sample for both of you, and an opportunity to be able to order the product from that event.
All right. Now, one of the tools that the company launched is really a state-of-the-art application that now networks VJ Nation worldwide. Doesn't matter what language, what country, where you are. We're already in, 10 languages launched. We've got our own internal, so to speak, Facebook-type platform that gives us an internal ability to communicate with the entire distributor and customer network within VJ International. Although currently it's only for distributors, I understand you're working on some other things too. Maybe you can share how that app fits into these new products. Is there a tie-in between the application that people can download on their smartphone and the new products?
Absolutely, David, and I'm glad you bring this up because this is one of the tools that we've launched at convention as well. And of course, that is the Life Unlimited mobile app. And it really becomes the tool, the comprehensive tool for all of VJ Nation to use for many facets of your business. Of course, it's the Life Unlimited app, and so it gives you an opportunity to look more into each one of the core values associated with Life Unlimited, to be able to help you to achieve nutrition, be able to help you achieve financial independence, to achieve personal development and living an active lifestyle. In addition, Dave, we've also got many new tools in there, including the new social wall, so you can communicate with all of VJ Nation, the message center where we'll be putting out special training coming from the core office, from the corporate office, and coming from distributor leadership in the field as well. But it's important, Dave, that everybody download that application right now, because I mentioned that at the Life Unlimited tour stops that you're going to have an opportunity to be able to order the new product. Now, of course, we know that the application right now is free for everyone to download, and it will be through that mobile application, the Life Unlimited app that was launched at convention, that you can utilize the use of this promotional code to be able to purchase the new product. So you're going to want to get to the event, you want to make sure that you've downloaded the app on your phone, and then you'll be given an exclusive promotional code at that event that will allow you access to ordering these new products.
Wonderful. Ryan, thank you very much. Very excited about that. Looking forward to it. Let's move on quickly here to the next exciting announcement that you guys made this past weekend called the Diamond Dash promotion. And I don't believe I remember in all the time I've been in this company any promotion that is paying out this much money in addition to the compensation plan for people who advance in rank. And I see that there's from $5,000 to $20,000 for every person that advances to these ranks, along with their regular commission check. Some people are going to have a great period 68, 69, and I think it's 70 or all the way to 70. And I'd like to bring on the Director of North American Sales, Mr. Jerem Dastrup. Jerem, appreciate everything that you're doing, and I love this promotion that you guys have set out. Maybe you could give us a snapshot of this promotion, sir.
Absolutely. Thanks, David. And first and foremost, I love the way that you've articulated where we stand as a company. Very good visual of what's happening right now at Vision Nation. Well, folks, this is extremely exciting. You know, we're coming off an event where record-breaking attendance. We've been building event to event and promo to promo throughout the year and seeing a lot of lives change and a lot of people rank advancing. And so we wanted to create something that would finish off the year. This promotion is going to be called the Diamond Dash Promotion. It will begin period 68, cycle 1, which is right now. And it will run through period 69 and period 70. The way that this is going to work is it will be the highest rank of diamond that you achieve during these 3 periods. As you achieve the rank of diamond, you will receive a one-time Diamond Dash bonus of $5,000. If you reach the rank of double diamond, you will receive a one-time Diamond Dash bonus of $7,500. If you reach triple diamond, you will receive a one-time bonus of $10,000. If you achieve the rank of black diamond, you will receive a one-time bonus of $15,000. And if you achieve the rank of Diamond Elite in those 3 periods, you will receive a $25,000 bonus. And the bonuses will be paid out in period 71, cycle 1. And again, this is going to run through period 68 through 70. That's October 19th through January 10th. So a lot going on. We've got the Life Unlimited tour happening. We've got events to build from, and we've got a promo that will definitely catapult people's businesses to that diamond level. And with that, Dave, I'll turn it back to you.
Jerem, thank you very much. That is very generous, and I just want to confirm, for the benefit of everybody on the line so that there's no mistake, I understand this. Basically, these checks of $5,000, Diamond Elite says $20,000, so I'm not sure if it's 25 or 20, but these checks are in addition to the commission check that a person will earn at these various levels.
That is correct. This is outside of the comp plan. This is bonus. This is just a bonus check that you will be getting. And yes, Diamond Elite is $25,000, and the promo document is in the back office in your library center.
All right, so I made a mistake. It's not 25,000. Even better. I mean, that's a full year's income for a lot of people just for one bonus, and there will be a lot of rank advancements over these next couple of months. So that tied in with the tour that Chris and I are conducting. By the way, I might add, with many, many other core leaders, many of the other Diamond Elites, black diamonds, triple diamonds, they're all going to be at these events in many of the locations supporting everybody's success. Now, let's add in Success Magazine, a magazine that is on store shelves around the world. That's going to be coming out. Of course, we've got the first look at the edition. There's a lot of them already floating all over Facebook so people can see all the pictures and the stories. This may be the single most powerful tool, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to communicate the vision, communicate the story of Zija International? What's happening in this company? Who are the people that are having success? What are their backgrounds? What level of experience do they have? Are they family people, young people, older people, senior people? What are the skill sets required? And you're going to find that there is a complete cross-section of success that make up all of the stories within Success Magazine. And so if you, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan, but at the convention itself, upwards of 100,000 copies of this magazine were purchased for the purposes of sharing with others just at the convention?
Yeah, that's right, David. We had 100,000 copies on hand, and we went well over 85% of what we had on hand. Just unbelievable the response that people have had to Success Magazine, and recognizing now, of course, that this magazine is going to provide a new tool that demonstrates the validity, the credibility, and the momentum that is just starting, as you articulated early in the call, is really just starting now to come into play here at Zija International.
Okay, so, we're coming to the top of the hour here, and I just want to tie everything up in a bow, especially for the guests that are listening to this call for the first time. I think all of our team members in all countries, on all continents, have a fairly clear picture of everything. Success Magazine, by the way, is available in the back office, as well as all the information regarding the Diamond Dash promotion. Everything is available in our back office, so we can actually download all of that information. But I want to wrap things up for the benefit of all of our guests on the line, because really the future of this company, every leader knows this. Every single leader that I've spoken to understands this. They know this. They are committed to this. They understand that the lifeblood of our opportunity, the lifeblood of our business, the continuation of our success and the perpetuation of our success is absolutely contingent on the success of the new person. When a new person joins this business, we are responsible to that person to help that new person create a paycheck. We're responsible to help them get on their feet, to get acclimated to the product, to understand the basic day-to-day operation and systematic progression of building a team, building a network. We're committed to that, and one of the ways we're going to project that commitment is, as you mentioned earlier, many of the leaders that are on this call, that are in this company, along with Chris Estes and I, are going to hit cities all over North America, including a couple of in Europe, and yes, I'm going to Asia in the new year. And that's going to be non-stop, perpetually, all the way up to the Christmas holidays, starting this Thursday. I will literally not be home. I'll be coming home to unpack, get fresh clothes, pack again, and off to the airport for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, coming back Sunday, and then doing it again week after week, month after month, until we create spectacular momentum. And Ryan, maybe you want to just kind of paint a quick picture of what this can do for everybody's business to set themselves up for that moment in 2014 when we go down the runway for true liftoff in Zija International. That's when this company goes from a $200 million company to a $400 million company in a 12 to 18 month period. Maybe you can shed some light on that.
Absolutely, and I love the analogy and the metaphor that you're using tonight with the liftoff, and it absolutely is going to happen. And I've heard you say it so many times that a rising tide lifts all ships. And so when you're a guest on the line, if you're somebody new and you're thinking about wanting to make a change, you heard Tara talk about earlier, she shared her story, that what she saw was wanting to make a change in her life. And then, of course, it's not about just making a change in your life, but it's the concept of paying it forward and allowing somebody else to find a change, a positive change in their life. That really is the catalyst behind everything we do here at Zija International, and is my belief why the company has had the level of success that it has had at this point. But as you articulated, David, that doubling, that where the company really achieved the growth up to 400 and 500 million, that is happening here in the next 12 to 18 months. And right now, the Diamond Dash promo was created so that people could leverage that promotion to put themselves into a position, David, by taking action now. We've got just a couple of months left here in 2013, and the appropriate action taken right now can not only make a positive change in your life, but it can put you in a position to change the years to come. And we know if you're in a position now, at the beginning of 2014, of leverage where you've jumped in, you've taken action, you've made some changes in your life, that's going to give you an opportunity in the following 12 to 18 months to make radical change in the lives of those around you, to develop others around you, help them to find what we call life unlimited, which is having balance in your life, having nutrition, financial independence, growing and developing as an individual, and getting out and being able to live that active lifestyle, whatever that is for you. We all have a special gift, a special skill set. We're all different. But find your niche and put it to use for the influence and the betterment of others. And if you do that now, if you get in right now and you take advantage and you make a change in your life, you'll be in a position in the coming years when that company goes into liftoff, as you said, David, to where everything that you dreamed, all of your long-term goals, aspirations, can all manifest themselves in your life in the years to come. And that is the concept that we call Life Unlimited, and that's what's available right now at Beach International.
Thank you, Ryan. I'll say one last thing. All of this, ladies and gentlemen, is possible because of one thing and one thing only. Obviously a world-class company, but more importantly, a line of products that people believe in, that people are getting results, that have all kinds of third-party validation, all kinds of science behind them. And the XM Burn is just one of those products. It's a new product, but it is so dramatic in terms of helping people reshape themselves, helping people shed weight. And we know what comes up in Christmas and New Year's. It is the time where hundreds of billions of dollars is spent by people to start on a weight loss program. We have the ultimate program to help people have better nutrition, detoxification, and weight loss, and that's with the XM Burn, and that will be available at all of the tour stops. Now, tomorrow evening, on the One Team Worldwide Bridge, 512-597-6200, we're going to be doing a special call with the formulator of the Zija International products, Mr. Russ Bianchi, and also Dr. Joshua Plant, two who are really instrumental in putting our product line together. And so if you're new on the line tonight, tomorrow night you can get fully acclimated to all of the Zija products, which are the foundation of everything that you've heard this evening. It'll be a completely product-centered call. I'll be hosting that call tomorrow night, and you're welcome to join us at 9:25 Eastern Standard Time on the OTW Bridge. And with that, everybody, I just want to thank all of our team leaders and all of our business partners in Zija International around the world. I invite all of our guests to get back to the person who invited you tonight to the call, get your questions answered. Our goal is to work with you and assist you to help manifest whatever your personal dreams, goals, and aspirations are. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and the lines are open.
Great call, 3 people, I love water.